Welcome to English 1302. My name is Mark Taylor. I'm your instructor. I wanted to give you a quick video overview of how to navigate the course site in case you haven't used Blackboard recently. Um, you'll start with the Start Here page. There's some quick messages and tips. You can click on these links and see more information. I'll let you do that in your own time there, a shorter video. You can click on announcements. I'll periodically put some announcements here to help keep people focused on their next essay assignment. I'll put this video, for example, on in this area. Um, I don't use my alerts that much, but some students love it. They have announcements and due dates and things like that. Um, you can also click down here on course calendar, and yours will look a little different from mine, but important dates are posted here as well. Um, Except maybe the essays. I'm not sure. Don't rely too much on this. I think I can put the essay dates there separately. But the assignments are there as well. This is something you want to look at right away, the syllabus and schedule. Let me click on the syllabus real quick. Course information's there, contact information. Whoops, went a little too far. Our learning outcomes that we hope to achieve. Here's a list of your required textbooks. I say required. Your handbook you'll definitely need and use a lot in this class, but you may have already purchased this for English 1301. It's the same book. You may have access to a slightly older edition. It will probably work just fine for you. So you may not need to buy a second copy or a new copy. I do make some reading assignments out of there, but your written assignments come from this Good Reasons. So you can kind of use your judgment with that. Here's a schedule. I've also have it linked as a separate file. Here are assignments for the class. You've got some pre-writing assignments, and if you're not familiar with that term, it's what you normally do all the time when you write an essay. You do some brainstorming, maybe you discuss assignments and your writing topic in class. You make an outline. You maybe do some critical thinking and jotting down of notes that over the materials that you'll incorporate into your essay. Those type of writing activities are a big part of the writing process, and I'm emphasizing it by making it worth 40% of your grade. If you do this well, writing your essays should be much easier. We've got 3 short essays and 1 research project. And the research project is just a little bit longer essay, about twice as long as a short one. About a total of 7 pages, I guess, here. It also includes an annotated bibliography. This is just showing me that you've done your research. You found a good collection of sources, and you've written a brief summary about each one of them, this annotation. You can see that adds up to several points. The focus of this class is on argumentative essays and the research process. So you can see how they're emphasized there. At the end of every writing assignment, every essay, I ask you to reflect back on your writing experience, what you thought your strengths and weaknesses were, and that process is our lab component of the course. And I'm asking you to try out a bit of technology. We try to emphasize that in all of our English classes, and I want you to use Evernote, and I'll explain that a little bit later. It's a resource where you can capture your notes for this class and all of your classes. So this short little writing activity, I want you to post onto Evernote and send me a link to your Evernote site. It's very, very easy. Don't be intimidated about that. But I'll give you more tips on how to do that. And I'll let you read all of this other stuff here. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Schedule. If I were you, I would click on this and maybe print this page off. This will keep you on task for your assignments. Um, I've under week I've put like 2 indications for week 1, 2 for week 2, and so on. I mean this to kind of get you working on this assignment early in the week and this assignment later in the week. Um, we're going at again. We're trying to finish in 8 weeks. So to begin with, after you've logged in, you've read the syllabus, you've explored the course site, um, bought your books, I'll want you to look at Unit 1, start reading the section on privacy, and sorry, that's under Chapter 26, and that'll be a good enough start for the week. Later in the week, you'll be working on Chapter 28, New Media, and read those. The content from these two sources will inspire and also be integrated into your essay. So you'll have plenty to choose from to find your own focus for the essay, but you will integrate at least one of those sources from either of these two chapters into your actual essay, which isn't due until right here, April 4th. These pre-writing assignments, I ask you to respond to and think about in writing some of the reading assignments from these areas, and I'll show you that in just a moment. They're due a little bit before your essay is due. And then after your essay is turned in the next day, I want you to think about that whole process and make a quick response. That's kind of the flow of things. So print this off, put it in your textbook, hang on to it, it'll be very convenient for you. Okay, units and lessons. This is probably the area you'll visit over and over again throughout the semester. You'll want to begin with Unit 1. And here are those pre-writing assignments I mentioned. I will ask you to, in our discussions area that you're sharing with the whole class, I'll want you to answer this question, or a couple of questions, about this reading assignment, this particular article. Just a little 5-page article, but I want you to post that to the discussions area. You can respond to other people's discussion, the focus that other students have, and kind of get that conversation going a little bit. Here's another one from a different section. Do the same thing. They're worth 2 points each, or a total of 4 points. Then you move on to your journals. Discussions is a classroom discussion. You're sharing your information with the whole class. Journals, you're just sharing it with me. And there are a few more activities. You have 2 responses, but they're a little bit more detailed. And this one, after you read it, I want you to answer these 5 questions about that source. And then your second posting is this one. Answer the same 5 questions. You'll notice these questions are designed to make you think critically about the sources in a little bit more depth. And the reason they're in a private journal area is I don't want you to kind of copy the responses of other people. I want to see your unique reflections on those. And then the third part, each one's worth 2 points. So there's 2, 4, and then this third part right here. I'm asking you to think about each of these 4 articles and the arguments that are presented in there, and just let me know which one interests you the most and why. I'm hoping, at least this is my intent, is that one of the arguments in these 4 essays will be of such interest to you that you will make it the focus of your essay. Your essay, you'll click here. Let me do that real quick. And here's your writing prompt for your essay. You can see this first essay, it's going to be 4 pages, 3 pages of content, and 1 works cited page. Your reading assignments give you, in your handbook, will show you how to cite your sources if you've forgotten from English 1301. And when you're ready to turn in your essay, you just click the submit button. I don't know if it'll work for me or not. Yours might look a little bit, well, yours probably looks about like that. You'd click the choose file, and it would let you look on your hard drive to find the file that you typed up, select it, and hit submit. And that turns it into turnitin.com. I'm going to go backwards now, which will evaluate it for grammar and for plagiarism, and give you immediate response, and then I'll come back in as soon as I can and grade the essay myself, and you'll be able to see my responses. Okay, and then at the end of the activity, I'm asking you to go to, I'll probably do another video on this, but I'm asking you to go to evernote.com, create you an account simply by using your email address and making up a password, creating a note, and answering these 4 questions about your last writing process. And when you're through, you'll hit the share button or the send button, and it will give you a URL address that you can copy and paste. Click on these. These are hyperlinks. This will take you to our discussions area. There's a shortcut to that. This will take you to our journals area. There's a shortcut. We just saw the shortcut to Evernote. This is a shortcut to the assignment page. And yours will look a little different from mine. So you would just paste the hyperlink here and hit submit. Very easy to navigate through. Bounce back. This is the process we'll follow for each of our 4 units. You'll have these 2 pre-writing assignments. One's a discussion board, one's a journal. This will help you get focused on your essay. Here's where you turn in your actual essay, and here's your reflection about the essay. And we'll do that 4 times. Let me jump over to the difference with Unit 4. We have a little bit more time to work on Unit 4. We're following the same process, only I've added this annotated bibliography link here. Here I'm asking you to find 10 sources on your essay topic. Create essentially a works cited page of those sources in a brief 1, 2, 3 sentence kind of summary of what that source is about. A great place to find these sources is by using the library link right over here and look at our online bibliography. You may have been exposed to that in English 1301. Here's the normal assignment. It's a little bit longer, so there's more points assigned to it. Here's your meta writing activity, your reflection afterwards. And at the very end of the course, there's a place where you can give me some feedback on which assignments you thought were helpful and which you think I think I need to work on a bit more. Here's information about me. Here I am. Hello, everybody. Just kind of a quick look, and you can email me. I keep office hours, easy to get a hold of. Little information about me. Course messages. If you need to send me a message, you've got an inbox and an outbox essentially. But if you need to send a message, you click Create Message. Hit the To line, and the class roster is here. My name's Timothy Mark Taylor, but you'll see Taylor here, and it says Instructor. You just put it over there, put something on the subject line, type your message, and hit Submit, and that'll send it to me. You can also attach files there if you need to. Discussion boards. You'll want to start with the introductions. Just click on that. If no one's posted anything yet, click Create Thread and say hello everybody and introduce yourself. Shortcuts to your journals. have one for each unit again. There's the calendar, and that's probably all you need.